Hey everyone, I'm back again. I promised everyone I would do a follow-up full review of the brand new Ryobi 21-inch self-propelled mower. This is the new one for the year 2020. And so here I am. We're going to put it through some paces. And I say before we begin, let's take a look at the charge of the battery. Make sure we're ready to go. Plug this in. Oh, what's that? Flashing red and green. That's interesting. That looks defective to me. And then it is defective, and we're going to talk about this right now. So we're going to make this pretty short, I think. Obviously, there's nothing really here to talk about a whole lot. The battery is defective. I'm going to put you through a brief recap of what happened over the last couple months. So my lawn is, it's not looking too good. It's a brand new lawn that was put down by a builder last year. There was no underlying soil, so it was sitting on top of clay here. I'm in North Carolina. So anyway, I am in the process of bringing the grass back up to speed. I really haven't had a whole lot of time to cut the grass. I did get this model out onto the grass about 3 times. It did okay. The first time I was able to get through my 1/4 acre lot on a charge. I had about one marker left, 25% left. The second time I did it, I was able to go a little bit quicker. I got used to the mower, the self-propelling. I got used to going around the yard. So anyway, I was able to get it around 50% or maybe 40% left of the battery. The third time I did it, the battery ran completely out, dead. I was barely able to complete. There was maybe a small section I wasn't able to get to. And then when I put it back on the charger, I came back about 4 hours later and it was reading defective. So this puts me in a little tight spot here. So I decided to call Ryobi. I actually didn't know that there was a 90-day warranty at Home Depot. So I figured, well, shoot, I can't return it to Home Depot or get a new battery from them. I'm gonna have to call Ryobi, the warranty department. So let me talk about that really quick. So here's the manual that it comes with. You can see here, this is model 401013. This is the self-propelled model. On the product registration, it's 401130, and it also shows that same number on the Home Depot website. So there's a misprint right off the bat. That's not good because that cost me like what, 5-10 minutes searching through the warranty registration drop down to try to figure out what the actual model is so I can register the product online. So that's not good. Then the second thing is calling and speaking to someone. I called twice. The first time I called, I waited for about 54 minutes and I hung up the phone. I couldn't take it any longer. The second time I called, which was the next day, I was prepared to wait another hour. So I set aside some time in my schedule for that. I called and it just so happened there was an automated voice near the beginning that said, if you don't want to wait on the phone, you can press 1 for someone to call you back, an agent to call you back when they're available. So I pressed 1 and I waited for the rest of the day, which was I think about 2.5 hours or so, and I did not get a call back. So now what do, right? I can't even get in touch with someone at Ryobi. I emailed them through their contact form and I gave them all the information. I said, this is the error code on it. I just need a brand new 7.5 amp battery if you could ship it to me. They wrote back pretty quickly, actually. It was the next day. And they said, no, we cannot offer any type of warranty claims through email. You need to call and speak to someone over the phone. It's like, well, I can't speak to anyone over the phone, at least the first 2 times I tried. So then I realized, and I looked at the receipt, that there's a 90-day window, which gives me another couple weeks here. So I'm actually in the process of packing this up and bringing it back. But I wanted to just let everyone know that I was only able to get 3 mows with this battery. I guess the question is, would I keep this mower if I could get a brand new battery? I'm hesitant to say no on that. It struggled a little bit in some of the thicker areas. I wasn't entirely impressed with it. At least it wasn't like it claims on the box that it's gas-like power. It's not like gas-like power. It was having a little bit of issues. And the other thing, if you remember in my first look video, the power charger on the wall, that sucker got up to like 130, 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't know what's going on with this charging system. I don't know like why. I'm not sure what's going on with this charging system. It's funny because I started doing research on the Ego, and that thing is like gigantic, that charging system. It's a fast charging system. It even has a built-in fan. And so it's like, you know, this is just passive charging. There's all this heat that's generating in the power supply, and then, you know, so I'm not sure what's going on with this charging system here. I don't know if this is really a good design or not. I don't know. Other people online, there's a couple people, if you read the reviews on Home Depot, they're having some issues too, but I don't know. That was my experience. Also, I want to point out, there was someone in the comments, you cannot, just a correction from the last video, you have to have this fully extended. So these flaps here, you have to have this fully extended out and locked for the unit to actually turn on. So I mentioned that it's adjustable. It's not. You need to pull it all the way out. The only thing that's adjustable is the height that's on each side here. And there's only, you can see here on this, the pin, it's on the top one. There's also a pin on the bottom one as well. So there's two whole selections for height. So yeah, that's about it, you know. So I'm in the process of trying to do research. I'm gonna take this back to Home Depot. I don't think I'm gonna pick anything up today. I'm gonna do a little bit more research. And let me briefly talk about that right now. So, do you all remember the Atlas I was talking about in the last video? I'm thinking about maybe going there. I'm thinking about maybe picking this up. So here's the deal. The last video, there was a 20% off tool coupon. So this 320, you would knock off, what is that? Like 64 bucks, right? Off the tool, but you still have to buy the battery and the charger. This is the new Harbor Freight coupon book that I just received. On the second page, it says, super coupon, buy an Atlas 80 volt lithium ion mower with battery and charger for $319. So this is telling me I'm getting the battery and charger for free. It's saying the model is the 56992, which if I go back to here and I look at the self-propelled, 56992. So the coupon is for the self-propelled version. The one thing that the coupon does not say is if it's the fast charging, what is it? I think it's, no, this one right here. The rapid charger for 60, or if it's a standard. I'm assuming they're gonna give you the standard and a battery, which I might be okay with. The only thing is I may have to get a second battery for my quarter-acre lot. So that would be another 110. So I'm looking at 320 plus 110 for something that should be totally suffice for what my my application is. The reviews seem pretty good on the Harbor Freight site. And I'm thinking about giving it a shot. The only thing is the warranty is only 90 days on this thing. So then I started looking at the Ego. Right now, Home Depot has the self-propelled Ego, like they're one of their top of the line ones. It's $650 on special buy. $650. I looked on Slick Deals, just did a quick search, and I also did some searches on YouTube for videos. I found evidence of about 18 days ago. So today is June 6th. About 18 days ago, the price was special buy at $599. So today it's actually a special buy price, $50 higher than it was a few weeks ago. Even at $600, it seems a little bit of a stretch. People really like the Ego product, so it seems like there's a big following. The one thing I liked about the Ego from all the research is that it actually comes with 3 blades. And it's meant to be used with a dual blade system. So there's a blade for mulching, and I think there's one for bagging, something along those lines. Whereas this Ryobi and this Atlas only have a single blade. The thing with this Atlas though is it has the power adjustment for the RPM. So if it detects heavy grass and the blades having trouble, this thing will ramp up to try to power through it. Versus the Ryobi, it's just a single power all the time. The only time it changes RPMs is near the end. Before it was dying, the last 5-10 minutes, the thing was going pretty slow. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. I'm gonna pack this up, take it back to Home Depot. If anyone is curious or has any thoughts of what I should do, whether it's the Atlas or the Ego, I'm kind of curious as to what your thoughts are. I don't think I'm gonna be coming back to this Ryobi, even if they try to give me a new battery. I think I'm gonna take my luck on something else. I'm very curious about this Atlas. There's something inside me that wants to try something new, that maybe give them a shot, you know what I mean? And I'm very curious about the Atlas. I do not like that 90-day warranty on it. The Ego has got a 5-year warranty on the lawnmower itself and a 3-year warranty on the batteries. And it's got a rapid charger. It's expensive though, so anyway, I got to figure it out. But anyway, appreciate you guys. I'm gonna wrap this video up right now, and we'll see what happens next.